We all know that polishing is expensive. In fact, it will cost you $900 to get all of this. But what if I told you you could get amazing results without breaking the bank for just $175?
So here's the criteria, and it's very simple. I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight with a shopping list. I need a polisher, I need different kind of pads, different kind of compounds, and cloths. Now, if the budget permits, a clay bar in order to get the most out of my polishing step. But the catch is I only have $175 to make this happen. We're off to Harbor Freight, and I want to answer a few questions. We're driving, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, the questions that are going to come up. Eddie, why did you need to do this when you have the best stuff? That's a great question. Not everyone starts where I'm at. You have to start somewhere. It's like your first car when you're in high school. You didn't buy the nicest Cadillac. You bought a Honda Accord, and hopefully it worked and turned on, and the seatbelt could keep you in case of an accident, right? Same thing with detailing. You don't need the name brand stuff right away to get it popping or to get it going. You need to have a way to get there and make money now with affordable stuff. And that's the goal of this video, is to show you that you can get tremendous results with cheaper equipment. That's the goal of this video. Now, the other goal is to show you that if you're in a pickle, pro detailers, and you're like, my Lord, my polisher broke, or I dropped my polisher and it snapped in half, even the expensive ones do break, you get the opportunity to say, okay, can I find one locally? So this video kind of serves as a dual purpose. For those starting out that are looking for economically affordable items, and those who are professionals, like, man, my equipment just broke, I can't wait the 5-day shipping or 3-day shipping to get it, and this is what we're gonna do. So that's the goal of this, is to show you that you can do it for cheap on a budget, and you can get tremendous results. Let's go. We got our stuff, we're heading home, and I'm excited to show you what we have. It's gonna be good, and boy, do I have a test for you. This truck is hammered, so can't wait to show you. Let's go. Here's what I have for you. You can see on the card I have the basics right now from both my expensive kit and my more budget-friendly kit. Behind me, I have a scratch car. I'm talking about so beat up. We're gonna put them side by side. If you can see behind me on the left door, I'm going to use my kit that I bought from Harbor Freight. On the right door, I'm going to use my current kit that I would buy now. Essentially do the same thing, but there's a significant difference. You'll find out. All right, before we get started, make sure you follow these steps. Number one, make sure that you wash and clay your car. That step is very vital before you get into a compounding step. You do not want to polish or compound your car with dirt, grit, grime on it, because you'll have to blow the pad out a lot more. You'll get a lot of dirt on your pad. That makes this step a lot easier. Now, we're gonna get into the cutting step. We call that compounding. What you do is you'll use your wool pad here with your compound that we're using. In this case, Meguiar's 110 or Ultra Pro Compound 110. Now, what a compound is, it has abrasives in it, more aggressive abrasives that cut down on oxidation, and it removes the scratches, right? Step one, compounding. You're compounding the paint. You just want to make sure that you put about 4 or 5 pounds of pressure on the polisher. Now, in your term, or in term that we're learning, shake my hand, kind of like for an interview, that's the kind of pressure you're going to use throughout this step. And you don't want to overwork the compound or go too long so you burn paint. So it's easy as putting the pad on the paint and going back and forth, up and down 3 times, and then you're going to wipe. Step two is sometimes using wool introduces some hazing. Now you're going to use a finishing pad, and then you're going to use your polish. Now what a polish is, it has less abrasives, a little longer work time, allows you to refine the paint down to get to where we need to go, to step number 3, where we spray it with a panel prep or use some type of rinseless to wipe the panel and look at the work you have done. So to recap, make sure you wash and clay the car, compound, polish, using 2 different pads, 2 different compounds.
wild. We have two different machines, right? We all know this one, beautiful flex, right? Beast, you can see it here. And then we have the Harbor Freight Bauer here. Now I'm gonna play a picture of both side by side. You tell me in the comments which one is the better result, A or B. I will tell you it's hard to see. It's hard to see. The compounds and pads from Harbor Freight were great. They had great contour. They didn't get soft too quick. And Meguiar's compound liquids are awesome. This just shows that you don't need expensive tools to get started. I do want to say that the fit and finish from both are slightly different. When we have the Bauer here, and you could tell from this instance here, the button's not that great. The bill a little smaller than what I like. And if you look at the Beast, you get a hefty bill, you get a nice button, and those are the differences. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for a better fit and finish from a quality. Now, this should give you confidence at home to know that you could go down to Harbor Freight, buy yourself a polisher, and get started. These pads are actually real good for the price. Man, I can't believe the results of this vehicle. This was a fun challenge. But speaking of fun, check this video out, where I challenged Pan to a $50 challenge to clean my car with no tools and just 50 bucks. Do you think he pulled it off? Anyway, check the video to find out. We'll see you next time. We're out.